Tampa RV Show. This is exciting. It's been 2 years since we've been here. We love seeing RVs. I feel like we haven't looked at as many RVs lately, but we actually have a decent reason to be looking at one this time. Now, we love the Airstream. We've had the Airstream for over 2 years. We want to stay in the Airstream. We've even rebuilt this custom area for Hensley. This is not the finished product. It still needs to be painted, touched up, all that kind of thing. But this gives Hensley a bigger bed up top. And we got a crib area for the baby. Some extra storage over here with a ladder. But we just don't know if it's going to work or not. We want it to work. We've built this out to try it out to see if it's going to work. But it doesn't hurt to look, right? So today, this video is about us looking to see what we can find that we might consider to be our new home. Which is exciting and scary at the same time.
We're always like, you know, thinking and deciding if there's something that would fit our life better, or and sometimes your style of travel changes.
And sometimes you find ants. All right, first one seems as good as any. Now, what's tough about this, when you go to these RV shows, you're looking at RVs. This doesn't mean much of anything. I mean, it gives you an estimate of what the actual length is. This is 29.5. Well, I guess this is 35-ish feet, and that's one thing we're looking for. We want 35 feet or less. It's nice, though.
Oh, you can see your friends up there.
What do you think, Hensley?
It's great.
Those are big beds. Oh my goodness.
They are.
I'm trying things out.
You're trying things out. Well, that's what we're
gonna try them out. We're trying a bunch of them out. So this is pretty open layout, but you got one slide. And I know you might be thinking, Nathan, you're a hypocrite, but we're actually looking for something with quite a few slides if we do something like that. Because we're almost gonna be all in, I think.
Mom,
yes, baby.
do I think it's home?
Do you think it's home?
Yeah.
Well, this is just the first one.
We're just looking. We're gonna look at a lot of them. Come on, let's go look at some more. The rest of it's pretty standard. Bedroom up front. Get the walk around the bath. There you go, there's the rest of the bath there. 39 MBHS. This is gonna be a big one.
They've sold me.
They sold you on the cake?
Yeah, that's all it took.
What do you think, Hensley? You sold? What's up there? What's up there? What do you see? Look at that! You think a bed could go up there? So you got the loft.
I want to choose this one.
You choose that one?
So this is the pretty traditional 42, 43 foot, you know, mid-bunk fifth wheel layout. Usually washer dryer over there. That's the advantage. The longer ones, you get the washer dryer hookups in there. Whereas like kind of what we're hoping to get into, 35 or less, you're not usually gonna get washer dryer hookups. No. Bathroom. This one got a curtain up top?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a little rail, doesn't it? This is what it's about though with the mid-bunks. Man, look at this whole room. Yeah. It could be an office, could be a study, could be a room for kids. A lot of them, yeah, they don't have the extra bed in here. Usually,
that comes down.
They usually have an extra bed right there.
But I love with these, I think that why they're so popular is your kids get their own room, but then you still get a rear living where it feels like home.
And we got a nice view of another fifth wheel right there, but usually this lets in more light than anything else. Yeah. And this is nice. Feels like home. This one's, look at this one. It's got, was it what, veggies and freezer and fridge maybe?
Take a ride, I'm gonna go up here, make a circle, then I'll take you right on over there.
So one layout slash RV we've considered is like a Forest River makes an Arctic Wolf, like a 33, 34 foot mid-bunk fifth wheel. They don't have it here. I'm not sure why, but it's not here. They do have their regular bunk layout here, the 315. I'm gonna guess this is around 35 feet-ish.
We should visit our friends, and then we should visit Grandma and Grandpa, and then go to sleep together and do all the parts you can.
I told her she'd have to share this room with the baby, and what'd you say? She said, the baby will chew it.
And it might.
Is the baby gonna chew your room?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty traditional bunk room in the back. The decor, the feel, the build quality, rest of the one I'm looking at, this is pretty similar. I mean, but this one's got a, oh, it's got a separate door too, huh? And a half bath. Yeah, which we don't really need. Fridge, this is the fridge size we're looking at. I like these new sinks they're using on these. This is the similar. The floor is similar to the one I was looking at too.
I like the floor.
Yeah.
I like the cabinet and the sink.
The height, what you feel on the height would be pretty similar.
It's got a lot of light. I like that.
Yeah, it does. And I think the one we're looking at would have even more light because it would be like a rear living deal with a mid-bunk. Pretty standard stuff up front. Oh, they don't have that slide. It'd be similar to, even though the slide isn't in. Yeah, this is exactly, if you want to get a feel for the bedroom, Marissa. This feels tight. So, of course, this will be in. You got your closet space over there. Pass through. Now, this bed is a little bit different. What they've done on the bed, in order to make this a shorter overall length, the bed actually can either straighten out and it goes all the way to the wall right here, or it can kind of be motorized up. I don't know how I feel about it, but that does get the RV shorter doing that. So having your overall length shorter.
You would motorize it up like when you're not using it? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
if you
saying?
wanted to have this little tiny walker through space here, you can motorize it up, or you can just leave it down all the time, and you wouldn't have this tiny little bit of space right here. As far as I know, that's how it works. Yeah, so the bathroom and the closet space, all that's exactly what the other one would be like. That's all exact. The one we're looking at too has dual slides in the living room area, so it's actually wider than this too.
Wow.
So it comes out in both.
Weird. That door goes right into the bathroom?
Yeah. There's steps that come out here, and so you've got two entrances, and they've got, the other one doesn't have this. It doesn't have the outdoor kitchen. I like the outdoor kitchen. I don't have anything against it, but for that space, you're giving up room inside the RV to have that outdoor kitchen. So to me, I'd rather have the space in the RV visible
She's
for me.
torn like us. She loves the Airstream, but she wants something new. But
Would you cry if we didn't have the Airstream?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you want something new too?
Uh-huh.
It's
I
tough.
want both.
Tough.
I want
know,
both.
We like both
I
too.
know.
Most everybody's gone to these upgraded steps. That's nice. These aren't the flimsy. These are good steps. Awesome. Winnebago 29 RBH. So you got the rear bunkhouse, and still not, insanely large. It's probably around 35, I'm betting.
Oh.
Is this a little different? This looks different.
3 kiddos back here.
Huh. Yeah, it's a little different. You going, Hensley? Yeah, that's true. Couch in here. It's a lot of counter space. All right. Storage on both sides in this one. And then pretty much the same layout as far as storage over there, and then the pass through on the bath. So our dilemma with the bunk stuff, seems like if they make bunk RVs, they're typically not built for full-time living specifically. Or if they do make them and they're built for full-time living, and they're built well and 4 seasons and all that kind of stuff, then they're insanely long. This is the 376 FBH. What do you think FBH stands for, Hensley?
I don't know.
So if you see Mesa Ridge and Open Range, they're kind of work together. So this is cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They have a bathroom.
Well, they all have bathrooms, Hensley. But come look. Let me show you what's the coolest. You want to see the coolest part?
Look at this.
Come look at this part
Where
over
would
here.
Hensley sleep?
Do you want to sleep right here on this counter?
No.
Where would Hensley sleep?
Where would Hensley sleep?
I don't know.
What?
They don't have any bunks.
Oh, there's not bunks in here, is there? That's cool.
It's like
Got some separation. Got a whole room up here. It could still be a living room, but it could still be a bunk room if you need to. So, I kind of like the separation. You got this door separating if you need to. But again, this length, I mean, it's around 40. These people that squeeze these in here are pros. I mean, look at that. All right, so you start getting into the light stuff that's meant more for weekends and not as much full-time type use. Then they get a little bit shorter, a little easier to navigate because they want to be pulled by, they say half-ton trucks, but I'd still probably get something bigger for a fifth wheel. This is your traditional, the 427 BHS has been around a long time. Just a great traditional family feel layout. Look at all this seating it's got.
This report is sponsored by the Exogen Temporal Scanner Thermometer.
You got the bunk room in the back. Big bunk room in the back. Pretty standard stuff up front. And then open range too, when you start getting these that are meant for full-time living, you're gonna start getting things like freshwater 85, gray water 82, wastewater 82. You get over to the light stuff, freshwater 51, gray water 58, wastewater 29. They're just not meant to have as much weight. Hensley, did you climb up there? Here's their mid-bunk 371 MBH. And again, they're getting some decent insulation in these. Oh, yeah. You can feel it here, man. This is like a... Yeah, that's what you get. It's nice.
Can I press any buttons?
No, if you see any buttons, do not press buttons. You got 2 huge slides in here. You got one on this side, then one over this side, and you get the island in the middle. You can still walk around. Awesome. Yeah, here's your bunk room. That's cool. I say bunk room, playroom, office, whatever you want it to be. I mean, the goal of this video is not so much to do, hey, let's do super thorough video tours of like tons and tons of RVs. To quickly go through, hey, we're a family of 3, we're expanding to 4, we travel full time, here's our pace, and this is what's going through our mind of what kind of works and what doesn't. I think if you don't move around as much as us, longer might be better. But we're leaning more toward, you know, the shorter side. So come look at this open range light with me, Hensley. So everything we've seen that's meant for full-time living is like 40 feet plus pretty much. This one's a little bit shorter. But check this one out, Hensley. So this one's 37 feet. It's getting in the range. Getting in the range. Your cargo won't be as much on these either. So this is 1,260 on the cargo versus you go right across the way. 3,247 pounds of cargo. I mean, all this stuff adds up. It matters. Did you find the bunk room, kid? Oh!
Where you can eat.
You could eat there, you could work on your computer.
And come up in your bed.
You like that? This is the Winnebago one they didn't have, babe. This is pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Well, it's not exact. So this one's 37 feet. The ones we're looking at that are like the ones we're looking at that are like 33, 34 feet, obviously this room is not as big. Now the bunk area is the same size, but they take this, put it over here sort of like a peninsula. They shave off 3 feet somewhere over here. But it's still decent though. You're getting the whole feel of like, you know, living room and the kitchen separation with the kids' room. And if, you know, if they can go a couple feet higher and get the loft up there, why not? Why not go a little bit higher and get the loft up there? Let's see what the bedroom looks like. Someone said it's a cross in between. It's nice. It's a good looking bedroom. You got a little bit of storage up here. You got this side storage like most of them have. Cool. Pass through. You see a similar layout on a lot of these that are trying to get them a little bit shorter.
Watch, do a magic trick.
Magic trick?
Yeah. Close the door and then I come back down.
Okay, I'm closing the door. Let's see what happens. How'd you do that?
It was a magic trick.
Can you magically make this RV be 3 feet shorter?
No.
No? Alright, bummer. Wah,
It
wah.
was magic.
You really want to double check this stuff too, because you look online, I mean this is saying the cargo is 2,300. The yellow sticker's what matters, so if you have to contact the company or contact the dealer or see the sticker yourself, this is what matters right here, 1,260. Keep in mind, this is typically does not include water. You got another 424 pounds if you water. The Grand Design Momentum 350G. These are well built. These are nice RVs, but unfortunately the 350G is pretty long.
Look,
60 grand.
Look through there.
Probably not a bad price on this new. What do you think, babe?
Oh, I always loved, I'm not going to say always. Toy haulers in the beginning I thought were very strange, but then I fell in love with them and I think they're a great use of space with the deck. I love the deck.
So this is the 350. I think the 320, the one I liked, it was 36 feet, so I'm guessing this one's 38 or 40, something like that.
It's big.
Yeah, so but the only difference is they shortened the toy hauler area on the 320, which is fine. This is a massive space.
I would be okay with that.
You got the back deck. Oh, this is cool though. And we don't really need, I mean, this isn't like a have to for us, for sure. But washer dryer hookups, that's
What
definitely.
if this was your room?
What?
This is my room.
We did not. That is not what we said. We said, what if?
Yeah. This should be my work family.
Your work family? What does that mean?
Are you going to work in here? Do your work?
So let's see. This unit is available 11, so probably 11 feet on the 320, which would make it 3.5 feet shorter. 320, babe, this inside would feel exactly the same. Yeah, you still get a loft up here.
I found the bed.
Oh, I didn't even notice the loft.
Yeah, you have to get a ladder out or something to get up there. But
Yeah.
pantry storage. It just your seating space is kind of limited, though. I mean, really, for as big of an RV as it is, that's.
But you can sleep a ton of people.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
You say seating's limited, but you could always.
Well, yeah, there's an insane amount of sleep,
Yeah.
and you got the deck that folds out, the party deck, and all that too. So this is nice. Yeah, they do a good job up here. It's nice. You got the side. Washer dryer's not up here, it's in the back. So here's my outside the box idea on this one. Picture this.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you walk into the bedroom and you're like, man, where's our kids gonna go? But look at this area. Ah, but here's the idea. That's pretty big. Convert it.
Yeah.
What about that, Hensley? Can you envision a bunk back in there? That's huge. Look how huge that is. No? You saying no? All right, moving on. The 3740 BH. Huh? Yeah, that's a little different, isn't it? Oh, she in there.
Abracadabra.
Awesome, but huge. I guess we had like 5 kids. All right, this is the 31 MB. Of course, it's super light. So your cargo capacity on this is about 50 pounds.
50 pounds. I think I'm over that.
Cargo should never exceed, it says 2,100 pounds. Wow. Well, that's encouraging, actually. That's really cool. So there's the mid-bunk.
Cool.
Oh, she came through. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
This is very, wow.
That's a lot of stuff.
So I'm assuming they wanted to save cargo or something because they really should have done the loft on this. I mean, it's nice. It's nice, but
It is.
having that extra space, like Hensley could sleep in the loft. You could have the baby underneath in the, in the room if you needed to. It's nice though. Yeah, check that out. Huh. They skimped a little on the fridge for this size, I feel like, in this price range. But what do you think on the length? What do you think this thing is?
It feels long. 37.
36. So, got the pantry here. This is it's in the ballpark. This is a lot of space though for 36 feet.
You got the massage chair.
Oh, the massage chair is getting you this year?
They are. They're gonna win me over.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you got the dual slides in here, very roomy. Can you get down or you may help you?
I can't get.
Come here.
Help.
There you go. All right.
Do you want to play hide and go sleep? Do you want to play?
I can go to sleep.
Hide and go sleep? Yeah, let's play that. So this one they opted not to have that slide over here with the storage, but they've got the extra storage there without the pass-through. I think I'm okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Because I don't think that extra pass-through is a big deal to me. So another thing sort of on our wish list, if we're going fifth wheel, would be we really don't want a dually. We want the single wheel in the back, and you just can't go super heavy with that. Definitely 1 ton. We want a 1 ton diesel, but just not the dually if we can avoid it. That means we're not going 42 feet toy hauler or something like that. So I think cargo weight wise, I think we start getting too much under 1,500 pounds is where I start to get a little bit concerned. But over 2,000 on cargo, that's good. This is good though. They did a good job. It's not super tall. I don't know what the ceiling height is, but I can tell you this isn't over 13 feet. So
it slants.
Yeah, that looks pretty. It just flows through the hallway. Did good. But that's a concern too. We didn't really want to be like, we had a fifth wheel's 13.6, and that gets pretty tall.
So we saw a lot of cool stuff today.
I think there's a lot of options, even compared to like when we first started looking, like whatever 2-3 years ago, we're looking for the Airstream.
But they're always coming out with something new.
Yeah, and there's stuff that wasn't even here.
Yeah.
But I do think you probably saw the pattern of us. We're looking mainly at fifth wheels. So I do think if we're going to make this change to a larger RV, we're definitely leaning toward fifth wheel. We've been in a lot of RVs, and it's really hard to beat. I think for Hensley and for us, I think if we do it, we want that feel of distinct spaces, almost like a home, and for Hensley to have that room to play with friends or have her stuff. And a fifth wheel just offers that. You can do that in a travel trailer as well, but it's just going to be longer than a fifth wheel. So the layout in the fifth wheel is just hard to beat. And plus we know it'll be so heavy I won't be able to use the van anyways. So if I could still have a shot at using the van, but I think we're going to go so big, it's just not going to happen.
I don't know. It's just kind of fun to just take a look at our options and kind of plan ahead. We want to give the Airstream a try. So that's the easiest option, is to make what we have work. And we're gonna give that a shot. So it was much easier and cheaper to make those accommodations in the Airstream without having to sell the Airstream, sell the van, buy a fifth wheel, buy a truck, when we don't even know if we do need that space just yet. I think down the road, I think we'll need some space, but right now we want to see if it works with us even with a new little one. So might as well give it a shot. I think we got a good space going.
We do. I don't think we walked back and said, man, this is just, I didn't feel that way anyways. I mean, it was nice seeing the big spaces, I'm not gonna lie. But we do love the space we have. And I think that's something, like, just buy for the stage of life you're in right now. Don't freak out too much and get something way bigger, way more expensive than you need for where you're at.
I think that's what we learned.
Yeah.
We thought we needed bigger in the beginning, and then we realized that we didn't need as much space as we thought we did. So now I think we're a little more on the conservative side, where we're like, well, let's just wait until we need that space instead of jumping to thinking we might need a bigger space.
So that's our journey for today. Those are our tours for today. If you want to check out some other tours, I'm going to link to that playlist. We've definitely done a lot of tours over the years, and we've
it's one of our favorite.
We've seen and learned a lot of
do.
things. It's exciting. We love sharing that information with you guys.
We just want that to be helpful for you guys. So hopefully this will help you as you're searching for your RV in your home.
Hope you enjoy that playlist. Until next time, we will catch you guys later.